going on, guys? So got a big announcement video for you, and I should say that I'm actually re-recording this thing because I did it standing up. Totally hated it. I felt like I was rambling and not making sense more than I usually do. But we're gonna go ahead and just jump into this video. And the first announcement I got is we have a freaking website, and that is right. JUICEfromtheBOX.com is an actual website that you are going to be able to go and visit, and it is going to be all things Juice from the Box. You're gonna be able to find everything that I'm on there, all my social medias like Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, all of that jazz. Now, I should mention that the website is basically in like beta mode. It might actually be in alpha mode because I'm still getting everything up and going. There are going to be some things that you're going to click on. They might not be there. They might not have descriptions. But I did just want to let you guys know that it is something I'm working on right now because I think it's going to be the place where I'm going to be able to start doing reviews and stuff that are not video related. So I know a lot of times everybody's like, oh man, can you do this review? Can you do that review? And I just don't have the time to film a video, then edit that video, then upload it and do all of that. It's a lot to do. But now, those shows that I'm watching on, I'm like, man, I wish I could really had time to make this video. I'm going to be able to just write something about it and be like, guys, this is what I thought. Maybe like have a list of Easter eggs that I saw or just some cool things. Just something I can type up and just let you guys know that maybe I'm thinking the same things you are. You know, maybe it's something I hated, but I just couldn't make a video for it, you know. And most of the times, if I have the opportunity, I will film videos. But, you know, there's so many shows coming out nowadays that it's just so hard to make a video for every single one. So the Juice from the Box website is a thing. Like I said, just give me some time. I'm the only one running this website, so it's going to take some time to get it up and going. But this, as you know, the days and weeks and everything go by, the Juice from the Box website will be only getting better, and I can't wait. I think it's going to be something awesome, and you know, everything I'm going to want to be able to talk about is going to be on this website, and I think it's just going to be really, really... On top of all that, the coolest thing about this website is it's going to be a place where you're going to be able to find all my videos, because I'm going to start posting them from YouTube to there. Now, you can even watch them from there, because you're able to play it from the actual web page, and it should send the views straight over to YouTube, so it's not like you're not watching the video. So you have an extra place to watch the videos from this website, and it's also a thing in case the restricted mode starts happening and maybe you're not getting my videos in your sub box. The website will have the videos. There shouldn't be any problem for you not to see these websites or these videos from the website. So bada bing bada boom, that kind of solves that little problem. On to the next announcement, and some of you might already know this, but it kind of has to do with the website, and that is this little button right here that is the shop button. Because now if you are on the website and you're like, man, I really want some Juice from the Box apparel, boom, right there on Teespring, we have launched a bunch of new shirts. I should say we launched 2 new designs, but we brought back a lot of the older designs. So if you want a Juice This League shirt because you never got one, you can go ahead and buy those now. You can also buy the Juice This League logo shirt, and we also have some stickers and some tanks and stuff like that for a lot of the other merchandise. So if you are one of those people that thought you missed out on some shirts, everything's back. If you want to buy some new shirts, we got some new designs for you with the original OG, I said original OG, with the OG Juice Box mustache logo. Now that I'm sporting this thing on my face, I feel like it's just the perfect time to bring that logo back and put it on a shirt. And the biggest announcement is that I have finally launched a Patreon. A lot of you guys have asked me about this, and it's something I talked about at the beginning of the year, but I've just never had the opportunity to actually sit down and just think about all the tiers and what I could offer, what I would be capable to do to offer you guys. And I think I finally come up with some stuff that I think would be interesting for a lot of people, but at the same time, I feel like it wouldn't, like, you know, stress me out. I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this, and blah, blah, blah. So, right now, I think this is what we're going for, and yeah, so this is the Patreon page right here. You can definitely go check it out. It should be patreon.com/juicefromthebox should be the URL that you're able to go to check out this page. I will have a link in the description. So if you guys don't know what a Patreon is, it is just a monthly service that you can support creators on. Basically, there are different tiers. In my Patreon page, we have 5 different tiers that are $1, $10, $25, $50, and $100. Now, you don't have to donate to this at all, guys. It's just an extra thing for those people that want to support the channel. You know, I still think all of you guys are badass just for watching anyways. If you watch the ads on these videos, whatever you do to help out the channel, just even watching, giving a like, I really freaking appreciate this. I appreciate you, sorry. I should say that this whole thing right here is just for those people that want to help out the channel and want to just, like, you know, support in any way they can. Now, I do want to go through the tiers really quickly just for those of you that might be interested. The dollar tier just gets you access to the Patreon feed, and it's kind of just like, you know, hey, Juice, I can't donate much, but, you know, here it is. I still want to try to give you something, and that means you'll get access to the exclusive Patreon feed. So if I'm typing up random thoughts or maybe doing, like, you know, Gotham, like, play-by-plays or whatever, you know, just whatever I'm doing on there, because I'm going to try to do, like, some exclusive stuff on the Patreon feeds, maybe just chilling with you guys and chatting. If you donate the dollar to the, if you sign up for the dollar tier, you'll get access to that feed, so you'll be able to see what everybody's talking about. $10 tier is going to be a monthly giveaway, so one person from the $10 tier is going to get access to the giveaway. Now, I know a lot of people will be like, well, why would I enter 10 bucks to do a giveaway? Well, the giveaway could be a whole bunch of different things, and the giveaway is not going to cost like 10 bucks. It might be something that's like $50 or like $100 or whatever. It really depends on what I'm giving away that month. I mean, even if you think about it, if you were like, even if I were just to give away like a pop figure, those things are like 12 bucks now, so you're already still saving money there. But, you know, I'm just trying to throw it out there. I have some cool things that I do want to give away. I get sent stuff sometimes, and I'm like, this is awesome, but I don't really have anything to do with it, and it's kind of like sometimes it's stuff you can't buy, so maybe I'll give that stuff away. I don't really know. I'm still really pointing out a lot of the giveaway stuff, but the $10 one is for giveaways, and you'll be entered to give a giveaway each month. But also, if you do sign up for the $10 tier, you're also going to get access to maybe exclusive vlogs, bloopers, and topic videos. So I want to try to do extra content for my patrons, and in that $10 tier, if you sign up for that one, you will be getting extra stuff. And I should mention, if you go to this page and you actually look at the tiers, you get everything from the previous tiers. So $10 gets the $1 tier, $25 gets the $10 and $1 tier. You know what I'm saying? The next tier is the $25 tier, and this one I find kind of interesting because, one, you're going to get one social media follow from me. So if you are one of those people that absolutely is addicted to Snapchat, I will follow you from my Snapchat on your Snapchat, and you'll be able to message me. Same thing with Twitter, which is my favorite, and Instagram, something, anything like that. I don't really use Facebook, so I don't have that option on there, but if you are, you know, on other social medias, like I said, the one of your favorite one, I will follow you on that social media, and that way you'll be able to DM me, we can chat and stuff like that. So that is one perk from the $25 tier. A second thing, another perk from the $25 tier will be a 1v1 challenge. Now, some of you attend the streams, but some of you also play in the streams. So if you are one of those people that plays in the streams and we have the same game, I am going to allow you to challenge me 1v1 on stream, because I get asked that all the freaking time. They're like, 1v1 me, bro. So now, if you subscribe to this, once a month you're going to request on stream to actually 1v1 me in whatever game. Grand Theft Auto, freaking Battlefront, you know, whatever it could be, we can go 1v1, and as long as we have the same game, it's home. The last thing in that tier is going to be an exclusive Patreon Q&A. Now, that's going to be pretty awesome because I know a lot of you might ask me a bunch of questions when we do like the 20K Q&A and all that jazz, but this one's going to be exclusive for Patreon, meaning your questions are more than likely going to get answered, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to answer all of the questions possible on the Patreon videos, because this is going to be exclusively for the Patreon people. But at the same time, what I want to say is going to be a little different than the ones you see on my YouTube channel, is I'm going to treat this kind of like an AMA, like Ask Me Anything, and you know, I'm just going to go ahead and have fun with it, and we're going to have cool Q&A videos, so that is something you'll get with the $25 tier. Now, moving on to the $50 tier, and I know a lot of people are like, 50 bucks, oh shit. I know, it's crazy, but remember, you're getting everything from the $25 tier and the $10 tier, so you're still getting entered in the giveaway, you'll be able to challenge me, you'll be able to do all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it's going to be pretty interesting with this one. With the $50 one, it's called Become a Producer, and what's going to happen with this one is I will put your name at the end of every video. So I'll make some kind of like end credit slate, and your name will be right there as one of the producers for the Juice from the Box channel. And that will be for every video of that month. So if you only subscribe for 1 month, then all of the videos in that 1 month, boom, your name's going to be on there. And if you keep subscribing, that means your name will be on every freaking video that I have, because it'll just be a template that I have, and your name will be at the credits at every video, which I think is pretty badass. And some YouTubers do this on other things, and I think that it's freaking awesome, because if you want to show your support, what's the best way to show your support? And for the creator to show their support to you is bada bing, bada boom, your name in the credits, kind of like a movie, man. Lastly, we have the $100 tier, which I think is pretty awesome, because it gives you a 1v1 Google Hangout with me that will be at least 30 minutes. It might go over, because, sometimes I ramble, and maybe we're talking about something badass, and I'm like, no, we're good. But it'll be at least 30 minutes, so that will be a 1v1 Google Hangout with JUICEbox. But at the same time, if you're not a fan of that and you're like, I don't know, I don't really care for that, you can actually have another option instead of that, which would be joining the party chat for a live stream. So if you want to hang out, maybe you play video games all the time with me and you want to join the party chat, bada bing, bada boom, you'll be able to join the party chat for one of the live streams. And that's currently all the tiers I have for the Patreon right now. Now, I do want to know if you guys have other suggestions of like maybe making a $5 tier or whatever. Let me know in the comment sections down below what you think would be a good idea for Patreon. I'm open to other suggestions, and maybe you got to remember, it's got to be things that I'm able to do on my own that aren't going to cost money, because that would be kind of counterproductive, because I'd have to take money from the Patreon to do these other tiers. So it actually has to be something that I'm able to create or something like that. But I'm open to suggestions. This is the best things I could think of right now that I feel like I could keep up with, and I think might be kind of cool for you guys. And the biggest question a lot of people ask when somebody launches a Patreon, they're like, what is this for? What are you doing with this money? Well, anything I get from the Patreon, or from if you buy shirts, or even if you donate on the live streams, what I'm doing with that money is I'm putting it all aside to hopefully take that first step to going full time, because that is the biggest goal. It's a goal I set myself this year, but I wasn't thinking about there being some kind of adpocalypse where it's going to be so much harder to start getting ads and stuff like that on YouTube. So it just kind of really sucks. I wasn't planning for that. So now I'm just kind of hoping that I'm going to be able to, generate this revenue and save up all of this money to eventually go full-time. And what I mean, when I say full-time, I mean like I'll be able to post way more YouTube videos, hopefully daily YouTube videos, which would be great. And then at the same time, I'll be able to have a live stream schedule. So I know a lot of people are like, I only stream usually on Fridays and Saturdays, but I'd like to have a live stream schedule where maybe we stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something along those lines. That way you could expect to see me live stream like every single day, and it'll be like a certain set time, a certain set of hours. So it just gives everybody an opportunity to check out the live streams. And, I would do them at different times, because I know a lot of people are like, you stream so late, blah, blah, blah. Well, I would start them earlier, since, if we're going full-time, I'd have the time to do that. And then, maybe on the weekends would be the late-night streams or something like that, just because everybody wouldn't be at school or whatever. So, I don't know. It's something we can think of, but all of the money or anything that I get from these things is going to it's going to go straight to the channel, and it's going to go straight to trying to go full-time. But I also want to let you guys know that if we do reach the goal of going full-time eventually, it doesn't just stop there. I'm not like, woo, yeah, we just stream and make videos all the time. Hell no. That's only the goals I have for right now. I already have other goals that I want to do by the end of the year, whether I go full-time or not. But going full-time is the #1 goal that I have on my mind. But by the end of the year, I also want to start a podcast, which a lot of people have asked me, like, Juice, do a freaking podcast. Like, man, I freaking love to hear you ramble, blah, blah, blah. That is another kind of opportunity that I can maybe like run through all of the stuff I do weekly. Like every video I talk about, I can just go by and be like, oh yeah, so-and-so had a good theory, blah, blah. It'll just be something cool to like, maybe just recap the week videos and talk about that. Kind of like the Daily Dose, but the Daily Dose is more news related. I feel like the podcast could be like directed around videos, but it's not also going to be just videos too. I want to bring on people onto the podcast to just talk about different things, and it won't just be nerdy, geeky stuff like other people. I want to talk about people's lives. I want to talk about people's adventures, stories, maybe movie reviews. I want the podcast to be everything. I want it to be funny. Like I want to be able to crack jokes, and I just want it to be really entertaining, and hopefully it'll be like an hour podcast or something along those lines. But yeah, that is something I definitely want to start by the end of the year. I've done a few podcasts with a few friends, and that is just something I really enjoy doing podcasts, because you don't have to worry about the videos and stuff. Maybe I will have a video rolling so you guys can see what's going on in the podcast. I know some people like to watch video podcasts instead of audio ones, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes when we get there. But I really think that would be something awesome. Another thing I want to do by the end of the year is start up a comic strip. Now, this isn't going to be like my comic books that I'm writing. This would be just a small, like, 4-panel comic strip very similar to all of these people right here. I love a lot of these online comic strips, and I just want to start my own. If you follow me on Twitter, you definitely have heard me talk about this before. But the biggest thing about starting this comic strip is I need to find an artist. Now, if you're an artist and you're looking to get into this business, maybe we can talk, maybe you can send me some stuff, and maybe we can work something out and we can work together on starting this comic strip, and hopefully it takes off and we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, just let me know if you're, I want to throw this out to the audience because I think it would be pretty awesome to work with an audience member on something like this. And but I don't know, it's still something I'm kind of working on. It's just something I thought of and I'm like, man, I really want to do that on top of just like working on my big, like, you know, 20-page comic books or whatever. So and I feel like it would just be a stepping stone. Like if they're like, oh, what kind of work have you done, in case I ever got to meet like somebody that works in the comic book business and be like, oh, well, I've worked on this series, blah 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 blah. So I don't know, that's something I want to do by the end of the year as well. So that is everything I'm working for towards this year. Quickly, because my battery is starting to die, I do want to say that this is the 20K video as well. So we are going to do a 20K Q&A on this channel. So if you do have any questions that you want me to answer, do put them in the comment sections down below with the hashtag JUICE20K. And I will be picking those questions only from this comment section. Don't tweet me, don't Instagram me, because it's so hard to get all the stuff. I'm only going to be pulling questions from this comment section. Lastly, before I go, the giveaway for the Samsung Gear VR is starting today. The link is in the description with all the other links. This is a new contest. The mouse contest was a while back, but this is one thing I said I was going to do at 20K. So do go ahead and enter that contest, and it's going to be about 10 days this time around instead of a week, because I want people to be able to have the opportunity to get this. You're going to have more chances to enter this time around because the last one I had a lot of limits, but this one I'm going to have more things for you to get more points to try to win this Samsung Gear VR. Anyways, guys, that's all I got. Hopefully you're excited about these announcements. Let me know what you think about them in the comment sections down below, because I do really want to hear your guys' feedbacks. But anyways, as always, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, I totally didn't even say, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with all of your JUICEbox buddies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. If I have my daily dose of juice, see you guys next time. Bye!